let's...
Just press the fucking start button, damn it. There. There. That's a good enough intro.
Yeah. Okay, so on story...
Indeed. New game. Now you get to pick. You can have Kennedy or Redfield. Mr. Redfield. Who do you want?
I'm going to go Kennedy.
Good old Leon. Standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should be able to handle this. So, how many Resident Evil games have you played?
I played 4, 5... I played like the opening of 6 and just immediately hated it.
I think most people have played 6.
Res 7, because me and you basically did that in one sitting.
Yeah. Keep talking.
I've done Operation Raccoon City, which was sort of that co-op third-person shooter they did, which... That was okay. I wouldn't necessarily say it was bad, but I wouldn't have said it was good. And then I also had the rail shooter on the Wii, which gave like really shortened versions of 1, 2 and 3. And then recently, funny enough that we're playing this, I've had the chance to have a go at the Resident Evil 2, the board game.
Ooh, okay. Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's quite nice because a friend who owned it, he's got some 3D printed tokens, because there are some like cardboard chips for doors and walls, but they're not that nice, so he's gone and got some really nice 3D printed ones.
Okay.
And the doors actually work as well.
Oh wow. It's like half the time you'd want to have like just like an animation on your phone, and then every time someone goes to the door you have to hold it up to them. But yeah, this one, like I've done... Which ones have I done? I've done 4, I've done 7, I've done a remake of 1, I've done this. So I've still got a few I've got to tick off. Like I want to do remake of 3, I want to get 5 done. But they're the ones I've done thus far. And well, we've got 8 coming out soon enough.
Yeah.
Which is going to be good. That looks excellent. Yeah, this is the same engine as 7 actually. I think she's alright, mate.
What do I do? What am I gonna do?
See, she's fine. Anyone could survive that. It's fine. Yeah, the graphics are... Look at them. They've, to get these graphics, they have to scan in textures.
Oh wow. Yeah. I know one sort of zombie game I've got coming that I'm looking forward to is I've backed Zombicide 2nd Edition on Kickstarter.
Okay.
So that should be coming hopefully within the next 6 months, but shipping timelines have gone out the window this year.
Yeah, I'm not surprised with the COVID. With the C virus. Which is incidentally the plot of Resident Evil 6. It's just a bizarre coincidence. And there he is, there's Mr. Kennedy.
Leon!
Yeah, it's not any of the original voice actors playing him, because I think they had to do the recording when there's the big voice actor strikes.
Oh yeah.
So they couldn't get like union voice actors in it, so Matt Mercer's not in it, or any of the other people who like played him before, because they're all union. So they had to find some random person. And there we go. You get used to the controls.
So the fact that there was a police car pulled over dramatically with the door open,
Blood everywhere.
where it's-
You'd think that, because he's a rookie police officer. This is technically his first day on the job. But you'd think that he'd have noticed the blood.
Yeah, and at least sort of called for backup or...
Yeah, I don't think he's quite in, because he doesn't know anyone in the, because he's going to his first day. There you go.
Hello? Anybody there? Something's not right.
Really? Looking at the blood on the floor. Quite atmospheric though, isn't it? But yeah. Speaking of voice actors.
You all right?
Oh.
Don't move. I'll be back for you.
Well, he's clearly not going to be a zombie in a minute.
Nah. Yes. Whatever he wants, we're in the back room.
Stop moving.
Officer, you need help?
Stay back, sir. I got this.
Freeze! I'll shoot!
You have a gun. Now, I'll explain to you in a minute, once you've dealt with this.
Shit! What the?
Now, if you hold still, you see your crosshairs now gone nice and
Yeah.
zoomed in. When it's like that and zoomed in, that's when your gun actually does the most damage.
Right.
Because that's kind of like, in the old games, you know, you couldn't move and shoot.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like return of that.
Is there a melee button?
You can get a knife.
Ah, so I need to find the knife.
If there is a knife, if you can find one, then you can use it.
So I'm just going to investigate down here, because usually they hide secrets in these sort of
Yeah, they
scenarios.
often do. There's something that you need.
Key.
There's a key next to the posters. You have an inventory item. Got one key. If you hit A on it, you can examine it. There you go. So it's for the storage room.
Okay.
You can also you can rotate them around and have a good look at it, because sometimes there's like stuff on the back, which will tell you where it is. Like if you find like a key, you turn it around, it might say on the back where the key is for.
Ah, so in this case,
Storage room.
Okay. And I'll take it while I'm in this menu, nothing will come towards.
Nope, the game is paused.
Okay.
So your Dark Souls instincts aren't necessarily needed here. Oh, hello.
No way. This can't be.
Oh. Oh no!
No, what do I do? What do I do?
Nom. It's okay. Doesn't seem to have done... If you hit the pause button, you're still fine.
Fine. Okay.
The damage in this is a bit... It's kind of random. So you don't necessarily know what it is they're going to do. And it might even be an idea, because you've got 2 bullets, to just run away.
Yeah. Because I feel like matey boy out here is suddenly going to,
Hey, what are you doing?
oh...
Whoop. See if you can dodge lure him one way and dodge around him. Can't use it here, I guess. So just run past. There we go, just keep going.
Oh, okay.
Remember, they're zombies, so they're nice and slow. So see if there's a door in here that you can use. Around there. So I left here. There we go.
So what's it say when you need...
See if that works. Here we are. Oh, he stood up.
Whoa!
It's another one.
See, the sprint isn't very quick on this, is it?
Nope. Whoop, duck and weave. To the door, quick. Oh, hello.
Don't shoot! Get down!
Yeah. I forgot in this zombies can get back up.
Yes.
Yeah, because in the original, wasn't it like the redheads or something?
In the remake of the first one, there is the Crimson Heads.
Crimson heads.
Where if you haven't blown a zombie's head off, and you haven't burnt the body, then they can stand back up, they can get back up as a Crimson Head, where they then sprint at you and do tons of damage.
Get in! Hold on.
off they go. See the ominous sign they're going to? Raccoon City.
Yep.
With umbrella logos on it. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever.
Have some answers at the police station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah, Leon Kennedy. You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Live around here?
No. I'm looking for my brother. He's a cop too.
Well, it's a good thing we found each other. I don't know what to expect anymore.
I don't want to expect lots of zombies.
Yeah.
That's a cool intro. I believe the skylines in this is actually Montreal. Because everyone seems... It's either Montreal or Toronto. Because everyone uses them for like just generic American city stand-in. Usually New York.
I imagine it's probably because there's no like distinctive buildings as such.
Perhaps. I think it's usually... Because you can just find like New York skylines and put that in post. But I think it's cheaper to film there. Like, you know John Wick? Have you
Yeah.
seen any of those?
Of course I've seen.
Yeah. They are filmed in Montreal. Because Pat from Castle Super Beast, he was one point on one of the podcasts was saying that he was watching it in theatres and he could see the theatre that he was in on like in the film.
Nice.
Because they always end up going to like Montreal or Toronto.
Attention all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak, you are advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station. Free food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone in need.
God, this is so unreal.
Police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
Yeah, but what if we're the only ones? What if there's no survivors?
No, there's survivors. It's a big city. There has to be.
By the way, have you had a chance to start watching Fate Zero yet?
Not yet, no.
Watch it. It's
I
good.
do need to, yeah. Huh, you're not going to drive through there.
We're walking from here.
Look at these people not following social distancing.
More like running.
Yeah, good call.
Leon, you gotta back up. What the?
That's our friend from the opening.
Shit. There, get out. Get out now! Hold on!
Did you see Netflix are going to be doing a Resident Evil series?
I think I did see that, yes. Well, that's hopefully going to be good. Is it animated or is it live action?
Don't know off the top of my head. I just saw that they were doing it. I've not had a proper chance to look into it yet.
Yeah. It'd be pretty good if it's animated because they've already done an excellent job with Castlevania. I heard that those people are doing a Devil May Cry one.
That should be good.
It should be excellent, yeah. Yeah, and this is how the protagonists get split up.
Yeah, I'm alright. How about you?
I'm just not looking forward to dealing with Nemesis.
Can't
No,
stay here, it's not safe!
is it Mr. X in this one?
Indeed it is, it's Mr. X.
Yeah.
He's going to give it to you.
Be there!
Now, it might be a good idea to just not go that way.
No,
It's out of control!
that's a whole lot of nope.
Remember, practice social distancing. Give everyone a nice wide berth. Oh, going that way? It doesn't look like we can get that way. Now we've got an alleyway there. Duck down there.
It's kind of interesting in these games how they naturally lead you down these kind of pathways.
Yeah.
It's like I remember seeing a thing looking at the opening to The Last of Us.
I know, Well, in this case, they've kind of like, they've sort of positioned zombies everywhere, but they've got it so it's, where they're positioned means that it's a very obvious, nice wide berth sort of route. So as you can see, you should be able to get around behind this person. That looks, I think we want to be heading towards that big gate there. Oh, so we can get in. We can get in. And there we go.
I do seem to remember Mythbusters testing this kind of situation against a barn door,
Okay.
and the zombies just power walked straight through it.
I think it's fortunately these ones aren't really bright enough to sort of team up. They just sort of flail.
Oh no, that's what they did. They literally all just mobbed on the door,
Ah, okay.
and the thing just swung open with no resistance. But at that point, that was like your classic massive horde, not
Four people? Yeah. Yeah, welcome to the police department.
Yeah. And plus, I also imagine with the police department, this would be a bit more reinforced than a barn
Yeah,
door.
I mean, this is a nice big sturdy metal gate. So, oh. Welcome to the NYPD. Not NYPD, the RPD. Yeah, have a little explore.
Is anybody here?
Keep out.
Wait. No. Oh, okay.
Appears to be stuck.
So we got that as a route.
Ooh, what's that? Now that's definitely going to be useful.
Yes, I'm totally not going to need it after
No.
that opening.
What do we got here? Oh, your friend. Ammunition.
Tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to...
Yeah, so you've spotted the when an item is done, a little red tick mark appears on it.
Yeah.
It's not the easiest to see.
There has to be someone here.
And plus logic would assume you wouldn't need a gas station storage key
In a police station. No.
Not good.
David, Marvin, you there? I found a way out. It's in here. Send reinforcements. East hallway.
East hallway, eh? That's where it is.
We gotta find that guy.
Believe, if you look next to it, look what you've got right there.
Storage crate,
Indeed, your item box.
item box, and a
A
safe...
save point.
Are these one... Remind me how these things work again.
In the standard difficulty that we're playing on now, you can use these unlimited.
Unlimited.
So if you think of how, just replace any of the Claire ones, because that was my old game.
Oh, okay.
So just save there.
Oh, of course, I forget you tend to start a new...
Yeah, that's what you want to do, because it means if you've made a mistake and it's like you're trying to do a really tough bit with no ammo, you can go back to an earlier save if you want. Now, if you played RE7, that should look familiar.
Yeah, because I think I'd need a knife or something first to get into it.
Indeed. Because I believe that's also the exact same texture that they used in RE7 at the beginning.
So that requires...
It's a key.
That's a spade key.
Indeed.
Oh, I should have just looked on the...
You can look at the door. You can also just check it to see if it's unlocked.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, when I was playing the RE2 board game, the scenario we played was this, the RCPD.
Yeah.
Because we had to get into a storage room to rescue someone. So basically we had to find a key and get to a spot on the map. Unfortunately, we were needed one more turn, but...
You nearly got it.
Yeah.
So that looks like a
Puzzle.
puzzle, yeah. I believe if you hit the start... Ooh, costumes have been added, don't worry about that. Okay, return to game. Hit the back button. We have a map screen.
Nice. So we need to get... Yeah,
Watchman's room.
this was the scenario we played.
Yeah. So, Watchman's room, you can see
So yeah, that door opened. We got to go down.
there.
So how does the room become search completed? Is that find everything in the room?
You find if everything is you found everything in it and there's nothing left to do, It turns blue, which if you scroll down to the bottom, see the entrance?
Yep.
It goes like that.
Okay.
So it very nicely tells you if it's clear or not. It will also say, if you scroll up, you can see where stuff in the room is that you've spotted.
Okay, that's good. And I take it, sort of a red and black band is locked door, blue is open.
Red is locked.
Locked.
I think the red is there's something blocking it at the minute, so you can go through.
Okay, and then blue is just open.
Yeah. Also, which is nice, which isn't in the original, at least in Resident Evil remake of 1. If you look in where you saw the locked door just now?
Yeah.
It actually tells you which key you need. It's a spade, which is some problem I had when I did the remake of 1, because it doesn't tell you what they are. So I had to do, if I left for a little bit, and then came back I don't know, maybe the next week, because I've been busy that week.
So that's another puzzle.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's everything there is up here. I've noticed there's no music.
No, it's just ambience. But it might be that there's music and it's quiet, because I've had to turn it down so the mic doesn't pick it up too much.
That's fair.
But yeah. Feel free to take your time.
Yeah.
And remember, because it's a survival horror now, you can't blow zombies away left, right and centre. So you want to have a look, you want to think, okay, is it worth killing this fellow?
Yeah.
Or should I just, maybe...
Run away.
Yeah. As I've used before, it is...
So basically the Dark Souls approach.
Kinda, yeah. But it's also, you might want to think, say, am I going to go through this, does it look like this room I'm going to go through a lot? So if you bring your map, as we can demonstrate, is look where we're going.
Yeah, so it looks like this centre hallway is going to be travelled quite a
Yeah.
bit.
So you might decide, thinking, okay, if there's a zombie in here, might be worth me killing him. Or, you might think, if it's nice and wide, say you find, if you look at the press room, see it's a fairly big looking room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say you find a lot of items in there, but there's a zombie in there. Yeah. But you think, I'm not going to have to come in here too much, but there's a few items. Maybe if I just shoot the zombie's leg off, next time I come back in here, while he's still alive...
It's kind of a bit Dead Spacey, kind of just cripple onto... I just realised there are 2 doors in the upper floor I didn't check.
I'll go check them. You haven't gone slid under there yet. Yeah. In the original, these staircases weren't actually here.
Weren't they?
No. There was you see behind the statue, there was a ladder there, which when you got up here, you would kick down. Yeah, let's go see if we can see what these doors are. Ooh, it's open. We'll take a look around in there. If you want to adjust any of the options, feel free to, like sensitivity and such.
I'd say sensitivity is about where it's just getting a feel for how the closing in is, kind of the... Because if I can at least gauge how long that is...
Yeah. I believe there's a quick turn button as well, but I've forgotten what it is. Which if you're not zooming in, if it has a quick turn...
I'll tell you what, let's
have a look. Options. Control settings. There we go.
Take aim weapon, ready sub weapon, move, click and run, change weapons, change subtype. Yeah, back and B. So if you, say you're about to open the door behind you, you're about to open that one, and a zombie comes through it, quick turn and run to the other end of the room. And you can do it in aim as well.
Yeah. Oh, what's that?
Herbs.
Herb.
Now I need some reds to make that extra spicy.
Indeed. There's a door there. Might as well, even if you can't necessarily get through it. Oh, what's this?
A guide pamphlet. Do you know world building?
Yeah, plenty of world building there. Oh, what's this?
Save, need a combo.
Indeed. So what I recommend you do is, if you look at your map quickly, you can see it just says door there.
Yeah.
Now you can plainly see, if you just look at the door physically in the world, you can see what symbol's on it.
Again, need a spade.
But go and use it. Press the use button on it. Hit A. Now back out. It now says spade door. So every door you come across Give it a quick, like, slap.
Yeah.
There's the way you add it to your map.
So I'm guessing that's a break room or from the looks of it.
If you look at the map, it'll tell you. It's the waiting room.
Ah. So let's go check this other door.
Yeah, it's on the other side. Never know, you might find ammunition on one of the sofas.
See, so I've got 6 bullets. So again, locked.
Yeah. Remember, you don't necessarily have to kill the zombies.
Yeah.
If you shoot them in the head, they do usually get dazed.
Days. So you can kind of stun, run
So
past.
yeah, might be an idea sometimes to just stun them, or shoot them in the legs so they stumble a bit, and then just run around them.
Okay. So I take it nothing ever stays dead.
If you blow its head off, it certainly does.
So yeah, I think I need something a bit more than this dinky little pea shooter. To...
That can blow their heads off.
Oh, can it?
It can. Doesn't mean it always will, but it can.
I'm just trying to work out what it's based on.
That,
So it looks like...
it is an actual gun, and this world it's called the Matilda.
Yeah.
If you give me a second, I can actually tell you what it is.
Because just looking at that profile, like the slope at the end of the barrel,
Yeah, because like I said, it is a real gun. I will tell you what it is really quickly.
Right, well I'm going to be brave, I'm going to...
Sneak under there.
Oh, this doesn't look fun. This does not look fun. I regret this decision immediately.
Well, it's a perfectly friendly looking hallway. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Ever played Outlast? I'm getting Outlast vibes.
I have not, but I have seen you play it.
Play it. It is a good game.
I should. Ooh, what's this? A box.
Fuse box. Guessing. Yep, missing a fuse.
I'd also remind you, if you have a look at your inventory, remember you've only got so many spaces.
Yeah.
So, if you have a little think about where it is you're going, as you see, there's apparently not much in this room for you to see.
So that's the watchman's room. So where is it? I can double check. Alright, so I've got to investigate the east side. So I think process of elimination, just go room by room.
Yeah. Be nice and cautious, yeah? Oh, it's locked. Yeah, don't forget to check the map. But also, if you're thinking of where you wanted to go, have a look at the map, try and figure out where it is you need to go and what it is you think you might want to bring with you. Because you can only carry so much. Yeah. So if you walk around carrying about 20 shotguns, you're going to have... you might not have much room for healing items or key items or such. Yeah. It's quite a dark game as well, so...
Yeah. But I guess also, you got to keep an eye on making sure you're not carrying anything unnecessary.
Yeah. So usually, if you're... Especially right now, because you're getting used to it, it's a good idea. You've got 2 healing items on you. Usually, I wouldn't carry any more than 1.
Okay. So can I assign them to quick select items? No.
I think there might be a heal button. If you check the controls. If not, do remember that you can always just hit start and it pauses the game. And you can use things there. Yeah. There's a big red switch on the wall. I wonder what that does.
Yes.
Ooh, bullets. He doesn't appear to be doing anything.
No, and that's what concerns me.
Yeah. Is there anything on the desk? Doesn't appear to be.
No.
Try pressing the big red button on the wall, see what that does.
I don't want to.
Do you think Leon wants to be in the middle of a zombie apocalypse right now? Ah, the lights are on. He still seems to be dead. Maybe now that the lights are on, you might be able to find other things that are in this room.
I feel like you're hinting that there's something in here.
Sometimes there are. I'm pretty sure I have seen stuff before where there is stuff in here which I have not seen because the light wasn't turned on. So even if it's not in this room, it might be that case in other rooms. That's food by the looks of it.
Yeah, like kind of the lore junkie in me is tempted just to kind of nose around, see what I can see.
Yeah. Quite often it's quite a good idea to read all the notes and such you find. Some stuff's world building, other stuff actually has quite useful things on it. But yeah, looks like this room's all done.